Yeah, I have panda soul crumbs. Panda soul crumbs, not dandruff.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Hello out there in internet land. I'm David,
And I'm Joy.
and this is American in the Philippines. Channel Joy started a long time ago. And hopefully you can hear us. The rain is really coming down right now.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about today?
We're gonna talk about disaster.
Natural disasters. So another thing you need to be aware of as we hear this pounding down rain coming from a tropical storm
Tropical storm.
coming into Luzon. So in the past, I don't know, 8-9 days, we've had 3 tropical storms hit
Yeah.
Luzon Island, the island that we live on. Well, the third one's coming in right now. But the first one hit way up at the top of Luzon. We got rain, but nothing much out of it. The second one was that was a super typhoon.
Yeah.
The second one was a typhoon, and it was supposed to come right at us. So we were kind of getting worried.
Yeah.
We took down the tarp on the side of the house we used for shade. We trimmed some branches. Joy was trying to get trees cut down and everything else. Everybody was freaking out. Moved the car, all sorts of stuff. But
And we're worried about being signal number 4.
yeah, we did get signal, which if they get a signal here,
2.
signal 1, signal 2, whatever, they stopped the schools. So
Yeah.
Gabby didn't have school, which for him was nice. He had like a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting nothing out of that storm. So it changed track a little bit, went south farther, and we didn't even get any wind, really. We got a loud thunderstorm at night at like 2 in the morning.
That's so great.
That woke us up. It was a lot of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much all we got out of that one. Now this one is coming in, and the rain stopped now, or is let up a little bit. But this one coming in now is going up towards the northern part of Luzon, up above us. But we're getting the rain bands.
Mm-hmm.
So we're starting to get the rain bands. It's supposed to be hitting tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
this one is a lot of rain compared to the first one.
Yeah, well, the first one was up higher,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a bigger storm. It was a super typhoon. So yeah, we didn't get a lot of rain from it, which was kind of surprising. Usually we do. So we live on the coast of the east coast of the Philippines, which that's where all the typhoons come from. So we have a greater chance. That's one thing you need to know. If you're going to move here, east coast of the Philippines, you got a better chance of getting hit by typhoons. It's just going to happen. They spin up every year. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just part of living here. The other part of living here is a lot of earthquakes.
Yeah, I feel bad for Cebu. That was last 2 days ago.
So, yeah, 2 days. 2 days ago, 10 o'clock at night, 6.9 earthquake hit just off of the northern tip of Cebu by a city called Bogo, and it was a very shallow earthquake. And you can look at the videos online; they're really scary. People on bridges and stuff, and you couldn't even stay on a motorbike. It was shaking so bad, you had to put the motorbike down and just sit on the ground. And there's a lot of videos out there. But buildings collapsed up in northern Cebu. It was felt a lot of area around the Visayan area. A lot of islands experienced it. We didn't feel it at all up here in Luzon area, in our area. But it was a big earthquake and a very shallow earthquake, and it did a lot of damage. So the last we heard was 69 people are dead, and they're still searching through buildings and rubble. So that number is more than likely going to go up. And we have had a lot of earthquakes in our area, but when we get an earthquake, it's usually just a quake. Whoa, that's a quake. And then it's done. It lasts like 5 seconds. And when we look online, Facebook and everything else, it's not really at us. Yeah. It'll be on the south part of Luzon or another island or North Luzon. It's always away from us. It's not really here. It's just we're feeling the tremors going through. Yeah. So it is something you need to know about. So yeah, life is great here. Cost of living is great here, and I don't regret for a minute living here. I still want to bounce around to the other areas of Southeast Asia. I think it's going to be a great time. But it's something you need to be aware of, that Philippines has a lot of natural disasters that happen on a regular basis. there's some things you can do to protect yourself. Solar, I'm very glad we got solar. So one of the big things when they have one of these natural disasters is the infrastructure slow to get going again. So there was a typhoon that hit Surigao, and the power was out for like 4 or 5 months.
Now the Masbate, they don't have
Well,
power
for this
until
one,
now.
Masbate. But back then it was Surigao. It was like 4 or 5 months until they got power again. So if you can go without power for 4 or 5 months, more power to you. I guess the generators got bought out. So if you were late to the game, you were going to have no power because there was no generators on the island. They all got sold as soon as people went out looking. But that's something you need to know. And the water guy's here.
Wait. Just pause it. Just continue that. He said it's big.
It's big. Yeah. So our water guy just showed up.
40 pesos.
He's a great kid. He's going to college, and he's also doing the water deliveries. So we try to tip him, and it's rainy today, so we gave him a tip, and Joy just told him to get something hot to eat for lunch or something. And he's always very thankful. He's a great kid. But he comes and picks up our water right off the porch, our water bottles, the big 5-gallon, and he brings them back and delivers them to the porch. He's a good kid.
Yeah. But, and he's graduating education course.
Yeah, so he's going to be a teacher, which makes a lot of sense because he's that type of personality. He's a really nice person. So back to the topic at hand, talking about ways to survive or make it better, natural disasters. Solar, if we would have been in Surigao, we wouldn't have had that problem of 4 or 5 months without power because we have solar. So it would have charged up our batteries. We would have still had to been conservative and maybe not run the air cons as much as we do at night, something like that. But we would get recharged the next day with the sun. So something to think about, maybe solar. The other thing, like I said, is the East Coast is the side that gets hit by the typhoons. So maybe live on the West Coast if that's something you're afraid of typhoons, because they are no joke. Trees get knocked down, power lines get taken out all the time. Banana trees fall over very easily. So we've had just winds come through here and knock down a bunch of banana trees in our area. And the banana trees will take out the internet lines and take out power lines. So
yeah, when I was a kid, like grade 4, I think, 1996, if I'm not mistaken, we have a very strong typhoon. It's called Rusing. That one take out all the roof of our house.
1996, you were in grade 4?
Yeah. I'm so...
She's so young. 1996, I was already 8 years in the military.
Yeah, but I'm just... I don't know. 8 years old, 9 years old.
And I was 8 years in the military.
Yeah, but I am 36 now. Not young anymore.
Yeah, not young anymore. I'm almost 57. I'll be 57 in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is ways to try to keep yourself a little bit safer, but these earthquakes, they've been hitting all through the islands, and they continue to increase. They talk about a big earthquake could hit Luzon, that the pressure's been building of these 2 plates, and that it's going to be a big one up by Manila, and they're worried about it. But who knows? I don't know when it'll happen. I'm not I'm not a fortune teller. But earthquakes is one thing you can't hide from. I mean, you can try to look at where the fault lines are at. But out here,
that is what they said. If you're gonna buy a house, you have to look at the fault line, which is Cebu is included to that fault line.
Yeah, but if you look at the fault lines out here in the rim of fire, they're all over. So you're not going to hide. And there's one running close to us, I guarantee it. Maybe not right in our area, but close enough that it's of a 7-point or a 9-point. Our house is going to take damage. So there's no hiding from that. It's just a fact of life. I saw something on the news saying this year was 900 and something earthquakes in the Philippines, which is astounding. So I know a lot of them are little tiny earthquakes, and it's an earthquake, but it doesn't really do anything. People get a little shake, and then they're like, okay.
Yeah, like last month, we have a small earthquake here.
Yeah, we've had last year,
Last year, that
last
is
summer,
strong.
we had, I don't know,
4 point something.
Yeah, but I'm talking about we had like 6 or 7 in a couple of weeks. We went a couple of weeks where it was like every other day. We were like, "Whoa,
Yeah,
what's
the
going
other
on?"
one is very strong.
We kept having earthquakes. I mean, they weren't here in our area, but close enough we felt them.
Yeah, somewhere in island, Vincent's Island.
But I was just amazed at how many there were. So the big moral of the story here is just giving you the information. So that's our channel's focus, is we try to share everything we can with you so you can make a decision. Philippines isn't the only low cost of living. You can try Vietnam, you can try Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Indonesia. They all are cheap compared to Western world. You can have a great life in any one of them. So I think the big thing for the Philippines is English, and it's a big thing for me even. I like that I can speak, and for the most part I get understood. Sometimes maybe not so much, but I'm trying to get Tagalog, Conte. But we want to give you all the information we can. So this is hopefully not just bad news, because we love our life here. It's just being real with you. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. There is real life here.
Yeah.
And you do have natural disasters you have to deal with. So I think that's it, right?
And you cannot control about it. That
Yeah.
people said last time in Cebu earthquake, all they do is pray because they cannot control about it.
Yeah, there was people trapped, like in the mall. Part of the mall collapsed, and employees were trapped in there, and they said they just prayed. There's nothing you can do but pray. If the roof falls, it falls. I don't have any control over it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can try to build a stronger house. You can try to do whatever you can try to do to mitigate it, but it is a fact of life here in the Philippines. So, would you still come to the Philippines, or are you thinking about another place? Let us know in the comments. Does this affect you? Have you been through one of these natural disasters? I imagine you have. If you've been in the Philippines quite a bit, you have to have felt at least a part of a typhoon or felt a little bit of a shake from an earthquake. It happens enough here that we've been through quite a bit. Yeah. Even the little shakes or the side swipes of typhoons. We still haven't got a real direct hit. I'm curious, people have asked about our solar, and we haven't got a direct hit yet. They built a pretty stable, pretty solid rack up there on the roof out of steel, but we haven't got a direct hit, so I can't tell you, yeah, this is a great system that's never going to fly off. We haven't got a direct hit yet. We have got some pretty good winds, but we haven't got a real big hit yet. But I think that's it. Comment down below. I know one of the commenters asked about income, possible income, ways to get income in the Philippines.
What you can get, what job you can get in the Philippines.
So I think that'll be our next video. Obviously, you're not allowed to work here, but we'll talk about that more in the next video. There is ways around that where you can work here, but we'll discuss that in the next video. We'll make that the next one. If you have any other things that you want to know about, leave us a comment. Let us know what it is, and we'll try to get to it.
Yeah, and we have subscribers from Cebu. Comment down below how you feel in the earthquake. Yeah, I want to know.
Please pray, send out prayers for all the people in Cebu. And if you're in Cebu, we really do hope that you're doing okay. I know the government's trying to send help your way, but there's still people, your house fell down, all sorts of tragedy there. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Those people are going through hard times right now.
And in Masbate too, hit by the typhoon.
Yeah, the last typhoon. Yeah, really hit Masbate hard. All right.
Okay.
I think that's it.
That's it for today's video.
I'm done, boss. Done. Done.
Babush. Done. You say babush.
I say babush. That's bye-bye. Bye.
See?